Good. Okay. So we talked about the relationship between the pips, right? The lot size versus the pips, right? And we said this is the your position size. So look at lot size as your position size, the amount of the units of currency you are buying, right? So the larger the position size, the larger your profit you'll be making in dollars, or inversely, the loss you'll be making if the trade is not in your direction. So knowing how to size appropriately based on your capital is very, very, very important, right? So because of this, if you look at this, if you see with the standard lots, we have 1,000 units, right? 1,000 units. Normally, what this would mean that you need minimum of $100,000 to be able to trade, right? To be able to buy one lot, the volume one. Now, this is where the concept of leverage comes into play, right? So we go to leverage. So which is leverage is like your broker borrowing you money, like the name implies, is giving you a leverage, it's giving you a lever for you to stand on to be able to access the market and trade, right? So if you look at it this way, that the broker is borrowing you his money, not really in the real sense that you can lose his money, but he's giving you a lever for you to be able to have a larger position size in the market. So for you, when you understand leverage as this, that it's not your money, it helps you to stay in the confines of what you should be trading or you should be risking in the market, right? So leverage can either help you to make more money, but it can also make you lose more money. So if you don't understand the concept of this is where we find rookie traders, people that just got into the market, just come in and they just want to make money quickly, then they end up losing way more than they should because they don't understand the concept of leverage. But the best way for you to understand leverage is to look at it as leverage is your buying power. Leverage is just your broker helping you to your buying power, not necessarily giving you the money, but he's just improving your buying power in the market. Now, this is what happens when the broker improves your buying power, when you are in a position and that position is going against you to the extent of your capital, the broker pulls out his leverage and the loss is only on you. So the broker is losing nothing. Do you understand? So it's only giving you leverage for you. So you look at it as it's just a way of you knowing your maximum position size you can put on any currency pair. Now, for us to go back and research, because we need to be working too for the purpose of this class so that I don't confuse everything, you can go and check out any of the position size calculator. Just go to Google. Google is your friend. You can just type baby pips position size calculator on Google, or my FOREX book position size calculator. I really prefer my FOREX book, and you see how it works, right? So when you put your position size, you put how much you want to risk or the percentage you want to risk in a trade. The position size calculator will automatically calculate and tell you how many units you can trade with, right? So leverage, I will explain leverage better for us to understand in the next slide, right? So let's take, for instance, you have $10,000, right? So you have $10,000 with no leverage. It means that you can only buy 10,000 units of a currency. Now, can we remember our previous slide where I talked about the standard, the mini, and the micro? Now, that will be for you getting 10,000 units, it means you'll be getting a what? Mini, right? If I'm correct, if you check on this slide, right? 10,000 unit is a mini. So it means that you can only, for every pip movement in the market, you can only make $1 per pip. So if price goes in your favor for 10 pips, it means you are making only $10. This is with no leverage. And you cannot even take a position, a 0.1 position, because why? Once once you take that position, it means that you cannot enter any other position. And if that trade happens to go against you in some certain amount of pips, your account will be blown. So leverage also helps you to take multiple positions in the marketplace. That's why leverage is good. So now, let's say you have $10,000 to trade with a 1:10 leverage. It means that you have your units, your money has been tripled by 10 times. So you now have 100 units to trade. It means now that you can take conveniently mini lots in the marketplace without being afraid that your account is going to be blown, right? Because you have $1,000, let's say, for you to play with in the marketplace, right? But you are going to be understanding these concepts better when we start looking at risk management and how to calculate that in detail. But this is just like a summary, so you just get a little idea of what is happening. Because I notice most times we want to just jump the basics and go, and you forget the basics and you now start getting your fingers burnt. It's possible for you to trade the Forex market with minimal blowing of account. I know most Forex educators and most Forex traders will say that blowing account is a must for every Forex trader, but that's why we're here, to lead you by the hand so that you can minimize the blowing of accounts, right? Because I can safely say, for me personally, during my journey of Forex trading, I have never blown an account, in quotes. I've never blown an account, because why? I was smart enough. When I see that positions are going against me, I just stop trading and I withdraw my capital and do something else with it, and I go back to the charts to study. So I've never taken a position and my account came to zero throughout my Forex journey. So it's possible for you to start without blowing account, but you need to have the right set of tools, knowing how this thing works, how the pips work, how leverage work, so that you know how to apply proper risk management, right? So are we together? Can you just unmute your mic? Let me know if we're together.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Yes, sir, we are.
Okay. So now, finally, now the way I structured the module for this Forex Profitable Trader Forex Mastery course is that most educators will always start by teaching you how to trade before telling you the most important thing in trading, which is risk management and trading psychology. So there's a triangle, I call it the Forex triangle, right? So at the top of this triangle, let me use my application tool. At the top of this triangle, which is the S there stands for your skill, right? Your skill or your strategy, which is understanding the price action, right? Don't mind my handwriting, it's terrible because I'm using this. So the S stands for skill or strategy. Why the TP there stands for trading psychology, and RM stands for risk management, right? These two right now, trading psychology and risk management, is way more important than the skill. Now I'm going to say it again. The trading psychology and the risk management it's more important than the skill, because the skill in 2 or 3 classes, if you have high comprehension, I can teach you how to chart, I can teach you price action, and you are good. But your trading psychology and your risk management is what is going to keep you in the loop of losing if you don't get it done with. And that's why in our next class, we'll be looking at trading psychology, so that I get you in the mental space, because trading is a mental skill, right? It's just like any other sports you have out there, like playing football, playing basketball. If you're not okay in your mental space, you'll not perform well. You can be a very skillful footballer, but skillful football team, but if your mental game is not appropriate, you keep losing matches or you keep flopping in the game. So that's why your trading psychology is, in short, personally, I can arguably say that trading psychology is 90% of trading, right? That's why you should take the next class very, very, very serious, right? Because I'm going to be putting some tools based on my experience and based on what we have conventionally in trading psychology, how to navigate, how to get into that mental space of profitable trader, of consistent profitability, so that when we now go through the skill, you will now be on a smooth ride. Because my goal for this course is to make your learning curve as short as possible. I'm going to make sure everything is concise, but no detail is taken out. But I want your learning curve to be short, so you don't have to be like my story that I spent 3 years journeying in this before I became consistently profitable. It's possible for you to be consistently profitable in the Forex market in the space of 3 months. It's possible. If you have a crash program and your comprehension is very good, your mental game is good, it's possible to start profiting in next 1 month. But personally, I tell people to always give it time. So I'll issue a disclaimer. I always say 6 months. 6 months, if you have everything in place, 6 months, you can start making money out of the financial market. That's why our next class, we are going to be focusing on your trading psychology, so that I give you the tool. So when the skill comes, you are home and dry to start running with it, right? So I hope we understood. Or was the class, you get value for this class? If you got value, let me know. Got value, you can drop in the chat, just say I got value for this session. Yes, it's the basics, right? I cut all the history of Forex. You don't need the history to make money. This is what you need. This is the basic you need for us to navigate to the next place where we start dealing in the practical, which is price action. But before then, we must deal with psychology first of all. So I get you in the right space mentally for the skill. Okay, do we have any questions? We take questions and we're done for the class. Any question?
Yeah, Mr. James, thanks very much. When is next class, please?
So Thursdays
It's
and
Thursday.
Tuesday.
Okay, Thursdays and Tuesday. Thank you.
So our next class.
Thanks, James.
You're welcome. So next class is on Tuesday. If there are no questions, it's safe to say we can call it a night, right? No questions, right? Okay, please, before we go, please, I would like you to get as many people as possible on this, because this is an opportunity, because I'm speaking with passion, because I don't want people to go through. I know how much it took me stumbling in the dark, watching YouTube videos, paying mentors to learn this skill. I want to shorten that process for somebody, especially in this economy. Globally, the economy is not telling well for people. And this is a skill that if you have, you can set yourself on the route of financial freedom with your time, right? So please, if you know people that you know they are going to be interested, get them. You can get them to jump on this. And also, you can go to the YouTube channel, right? If you really want to watch this over again, every class, after every class, I'll be dropping the videos in the YouTube channel, right? So I'm going to drop the YouTube channel is at God of Indices, right? See it, you know. So I'm going to be dropping these videos that you can go. So every class you can go and rewatch and do the assignment. So the assignment for this week is for you to go and watch YouTube videos on how to navigate TradingView and MetaTrader 5, right? Because those are the primary platforms we use, so that when we get to that stage, it'll be easier for us to navigate it together. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night rest and see you guys on Tuesday.